Hey everyone, it's James from FunFoods, and today for our Halloween recipe, we're gonna make these mummy individual pizzas using English muffins. So keep watching and I'll show you step by step how to make these. So here's what you need to make this recipe. You're gonna need some mozzarella cheese and get the block kind because for this particular recipe, the block cheese is gonna work fine to make it look like the little mummies. Also, you're gonna need some English muffins, which I'm using here. You can, of course, use like a hamburger roll that will work fine just as well. Also, you're gonna need some pepperonis, or if you prefer, these are gonna be for the eyeballs, but if you prefer, if you like olives, use a black olive. They'll actually look better than the pepperonis. And also, you're gonna need some pizza sauce. That's what we need, so let's get started. First thing we're gonna do is preheat our oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, we're going to take our English muffins and we're going to cut them open just right in half. What we're going to do right now is pre-cook our English muffins. These are pretty soft, so what we got to do is make sure they're a little more firm. So we're going to put this in the oven for about 5 minutes. Now we're going to take our block of mozzarella cheese, and because of the size of this, this is about the good, perfect size that we're going to need to make our mummy pizzas. So what I'm going to do is cut this with a cheese cutter like this, and I'm going to just cut it straight down, and that's one piece. I may cut that in half, we'll see. I'll see what it looks like with the English muffins. But we're going to just cut some of these. That should be good for right now. So I've decided my mozzarella cheese is a bit too wide for me. So what I'm going to do is just cut it in half. Just got a knife here. I'm going to cut them all in half. And I think they will be so much better like that. Okay, so after 5 minutes, we've pre-cooked our English muffins a bit. They should be nice and firm, and that's going to give us a good thing to start with. So I just have some canned pizza sauce here, and what I'm going to do is cover our English muffins with it. Now that you got them all covered with your sauce, we're just going to take our strips of cheese that we cut, and I'm going to start with one in the middle, and this is going to be like the main part where the eyes are. The rest of them, I might even cut into smaller strips. Nah, I think that'll be good. We're just going to kind of lay them out across in a... So we're just going to lay them out and sort of like any old-fashioned... And before we put this in the oven, what I'm going to do is I have a pepperoni. I'm just going to kind of make it into the eye. And I don't know where the eyes are going to be on these things, but I guess about here. Now our cheese might be a bit too thick, but we're going to find out in just a moment. Now just take this, put this in the oven for about 10 minutes until that cheese has melted down. Alright, so when they are all cooked, as you can see right here, it didn't exactly turn out the way I had planned it, but it did look pretty nice. It almost looks like ghosts now instead of like mummies. This one is probably, these two are probably the closest that look like the mummies, and that's only because I didn't put as much cheese on them. But hey, now we'll call them ghost pizzas. So now what we're going to do is just let these sit and cool down just a little bit before we can serve them up and eat them. Well, now it's time for the taste test. I'm going to bite into one of our little mummy pizzas and see how it tastes. It's good. If you love extra cheese, you're going to love this pizza. That's cheese pull. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me make these pizzas out of English muffins that look like mummies. Really, they look like ghosts. but they look like mummies, we'll say. And it was a lot of fun making this, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, check out some of the videos I have off to the side, including a Halloween playlist. You'll be getting a video every single day in the whole month of October, Halloween video, so be sure to check back tomorrow to see what I come up with next. And until then, I'll see you tomorrow.